Hello friends, welcome to Easy Learn. In this video of Standard 7th Maths, we are going to see Practice Set 12, question number 2. If you have missed Practice Set 12, question number 1, the link is given in the description box. If you like this video, do subscribe it and press the bell icon to get the notifications of the next videos. Now in this video we are going to study about the division method to find HCF. Now in the previous question we have seen how to find the HCF. Now here we are going to use division method. Now for example, if I have a question, find the HCF of 144 and 252. So I have to follow certain steps first. Now the first step will be divide the bigger number. So we have to divide the bigger number by the smaller one. So first step is divide the bigger number by the smaller. Then the second step is that we have to divide the previous divisor by remainder of this division. Third, repeat step 2 till you get 0. And fourth, the divisor in the division where the remainder is 0 is the HCF. So these are the steps. Now how are we going to follow the steps? What are we going to do? That we will see with the help of the questions that we have. Now for example, here for an example we took the question is 144 and 252. Okay, now what is our first step? Our first step tells us that divide the bigger number by the smaller number. Now which is the bigger number 252 and smaller is 144. So I will divide 144 and here 252. Okay. So now we will start with the division. Now 144 ones are 144. Okay. So we get, this is more than, what is the answer you get? This is 12, so you get this 8, then this will be 4, so you get this as 0 and this is 1. So now in this question, if you see that your divisor 144 is your divisor, then 252 is your dividend. Okay, and this 108 will be your remainder. So this is what we know the basic for division. Now the first step is over. Now see the second step. Second step is divide the previous divisor by remainder of this division. Okay, so what is the divisor of the previous division? The divisor is 108. So this is the divisor of the previous division and this is the remainder. So this remainder now will become your divisor and this divisor will become your dividend if you see. Now again we have to do the division. So 108 ones are 108. Here you get the answer as 36. Now here this 36 acts as your remainder For the second step, 36 is your remainder and 108 will become your divisor for the second step. Now what is the third step is repeat step 2 till you 0. Means again you have to go on repeating this. So what is the second step? Now this remainder will become divisor and this divisor which was 8 will become your dividend. So 36 divided by 108. Now 36, in the table of 36 we get 36 3s are 108. The answer is 0, 0, 0. So here is the step where you got the remainder as 0. So this is your remainder. Now what is the step they have told? After you get 0, you have to see that the divisor in the division where the remainder is 0. So this is the division where the remainder is 0. The divisor will be the HCF. So what is the divisor here? Here the divisor is 36. So therefore I can say that the HCF is equal to 36 in this question. Okay, now how to reduce to the lowest form? The same question, how to reduce to the lowest form. So lowest or simplest form, or you can even say it as the simplest form. Now what is the question? Question is 144 divided by 252. Now whatever is the question, divide that by the HCF you got. So you get 144 divided by 36 and 252 divided by 36. So after division you get the answer as 4 upon 7. So this is your lowest or the simplest form for the division. So now we'll start with practice set 12, the first sum. Okay, what is the question? If you see, the question is find the HCF by division method and reduce to the simplest form. Means you have to find the HCF also and you have to find the reduced form. First question is 275 upon 525. So first question is 275 upon 525. Now let us follow the steps that we are going to follow. Now see, the first step is what? First step is divide the bigger number by the smaller. So which is the bigger number here? 525, and this is the smallest number. Okay, so we'll start with the division. So 275 ones are 275. So you get the answer as 250. Now your 250 is your remainder. 250 is your remainder. This is your divisor. So now we know in the second step what will happen? The divisor will become your dividend. So here I will write 275. Then now the division for this, 250 ones are 250. Okay, now what is the division? We get the answer as 25. So your 25 will be your remainder and this will act as your divisor. So now this divisor will become your dividend. So you will get 250. Now 25 words are 250, 25, 10s are 250. So you get the remainder as 0. So now we know what is the HCF. The division step where you get the answer as 0, that divisor is your HCF. So your HCF is, therefore HCF is 25. Now this is a question, first part of the question, but they have asked for the simplest form. So what is the simplest form? Simplest form is a question divided by the HCF. So is equal to 275 divided by 25, and this is 525 divided by 25. Carry out the division, you will get the answer as 11 upon 21. So this is the reduced form, or you can say the simplest form. So this was your question number 1. The second question is 76 upon 133. Now the first step, divide the bigger number by the smaller. So you have 76 divided by 133. Okay, so 76 ones are 76. The remainder is 7, 5. Now 57 is the remainder here. The divisor will be 57 and the dividend will be 76. So 57 ones are 57. So you get 16 minus 7 is 9. 6 minus 5 is 1. 19. Now 19 will be your divisor and 57 will become your dividend. And we know that 19 threes is 57. 0 and 0. So therefore what is the HCF? The HCF will be the divisor in the last step where the answer is 0. So HCF is 19. Now simplest form is 76 upon 133 divided by the HCF. HCF is 19. So you get the answer as 4 upon 7 after you carry out. Okay, so now let's start with the third sum. The third question is 161 divided by 69. So we have studied the steps. That is, the first step is divide the bigger number by the smaller number. So I have 69 divided by 161. So this is 69 twos are 138. I get the answer as 23. Now the second step is divide the previous divisor by the remainder of this division. So this is the previous divisor. So this will be 69 and 23 threes is 69. So therefore what is the HCF? The divisor in the last step where the answer is 0 is the HCF. So therefore the HCF is 23. Now to find out the simplest form. So therefore the simplest form is the given question divided by the HCF. So 161 upon 69 divided by 23 divided by 23. So after you carry out the division, you get the answer as 7 upon 3. So this is the reduced form or the simplest form. So if you have, this was the practice set 12, question number 2. If you have missed question number 1, the link is given in the description box. Thank you.